फॉर्म वाला भी आ रहा है, बढ़िया। सीए में भी आ गया, बढ़िया, ठीक है। हाँ, क्या नाम है? सारा, आप हमको सीवी, लिंक्डइन, नौकरी प्रोफाइल बना देगा। यू विल बी कंप्लीटिंग दैट, विच आई हैव गिवन ना, सीवी, लिंक्डइन, नौकरी,
Yes.
दैट यू विल बी कंप्लीटिंग। सीवी, लिंक्डइन, नौकरी ना
Yes.
सारा। LinkedIn,
हाँ.
you copy only. Naukri profile you have been given, and that is given. Kiran has given, and that only you make and give it to me. Yeah? Hmm.
Okay,
And give
sir.
to ma'am also. Yes, Garvit Gera, वीडियो ऑन कर लीजिए सब जन, ठीक है? वीडियो ऑन।
सर एटलीस्ट इसे एक्सेप्ट कर लो।
क्या किसका? अरे हम यूट्यूब में डालेंगे। Okay. Garvit Gera, yes, you give update on this. This what you will record. SPOM also will record. Okay. Yes, Garvit Gera. Yes. You tell
So
about law.
in SPOM law, majority.
In law, what are the in English only? Okay.
So yes, in today's exam, in my exam, so majority of the question was from penalties and time limits only.
Okay.
Like they were playing with the time limits.
Everybody
And
on the video.
majority
Kaniska, Usana, Samriddhi, Sefali. Important updates.
and they were playing
SPOM.
with that. They were playing with the penalties only. Like some, like in SEBI, there were several penalties. Section 15 wali penalties, they are most important. And the additional part, there is SEBI ICDR. There's some addition in SEBI regulations. So that is one of the most important aspects they tested today. And there were not much
Slowly,
question from
slowly. Little slowly. Okay. Number one, you said penalty, na?
penalties and time limits.
Penalty, time limits.
Penalties and time limits from SEBI. From SEBI regulations.
From SEBI regulation. Okay. Then?
And there was, and then from FEMA, they were majorly focusing on just a certain time limits only. FEMA.
Certain time limits.
ECB is the most important. External commercial borrowing is the most important from FEMA.
Certain time limits in FEMA.
Yes.
Like chapter
in
I did not
external
do only. In CA final I left FEMA. Okay.
In external commercial borrowing, there is a concept of minimum maturity period. So there were almost 3 questions on that period only. 3 questions on that minimum maturity.
Commercial borrowing.
Commercial borrowing, yes. Usme there is a concept called minimum maturity period. There is a concept of minimum maturity period. So there were 3 questions only.
Minimum maturity
so that is the time limit only. That is the time limit only.
Okay, time limit. All time limit questions. Okay.
Yeah. And a few questions were from the investigation chapter. Basic question like who files the petition to whom. The kind of these questions like ROC and NCLT kind of.
Investigation questions. Okay, who files this?
Investigation compromise kind of.
Investigation
and there were
compromise.
around 2-3 questions from winding up chapter.
Winding up chapter. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In winding up, they were focusing on who files the application to whom and time limit. And that's
Files
only.
to whom.
And
all fill in the blanks, na? All fill in the blanks question. Fill in the
MCQ
blanks.
choice.
All MCQ.
Yeah.
Video on Kaniska.
2 marks MCQ each. 2 marks each. 50 MCQs, 2 marks each.
2 marks. Negative marking?
No negative marking.
No negative marking.
And they were the case study based questions. Like 4 questions related to simple case study, single case study.
Okay.
2 to 4 questions per case study.
Where you study all this? From any notes you study? Which teacher? Any?
I read about Shubha Singhal sir book. Shubha Singhal summary book.
Books only, na?
And this revision videos only. Yeah.
Revision videos and single books. Good. And revision videos.
Even if you are referring for first time, it will take maximum 10 days.
For books and revision videos.
Yeah. And self-revision also. If you are referring for the first time, then it should not take more than 10 days. Revision and self-revision and books.
Books and revision. Okay, books also have to purchase or like this only it is available?
No, I purchased the book. Yes.
How much it cost?
999.
999 for this also. Okay.
But this is a summary book now because you cannot refer I say study mat.
That will not help, na?
Like
say study mat.
No, I don't think so.
How he knows everything that this will come this time only this is been applicable also SPOM. institute is making, he's asking him only to make paper. That also, no? This is the first time institute is making. How he knows
They
this
just need
question?
another way of charging money.
That is another thing. But how he knows that this question will only come? Because first time this is happening. Strange, na? That time I was thinking. The first time it is happening. How he knows ki
But
means
sir,
tie up.
They
Shubham
made
Singhal sir books
Shubham
10,000.
Singhal is
covered
a
all the concepts, na? There's nothing like only penalty is there or
Okay.
that kind of thing.
like the way
Also,
he has presented in his book is the best in the
Got it.
yes,
chart
it is just a
format.
summary book of
Actually,
all the
when I
provisions.
was during my exam, I was yes. During my exam, I was not able to remember the penalties, but yes, I knew that there was a table over there that I had to do some elimination. Then I got the final answer. So I think
How
in
many
around
questions?
five
How
to
many
six
questions?
penalty
50
question,
questions. 50 questions. 50 question, 100 marks, right?
50 question, 2 marks each.
So 50 questions.
Yeah.
On what is the pass marks?
50%.
50,
40.
50 only. 25 questions.
50%.
50%.
Wow.
But 50.
That's too much, na? In CA,
25 questions.
40% generally.
Yeah, too much.
50% is too much. CA is difficult only. But you can give any number of times. That's the thing. Any number of it. There also the last
Yeah.
attempts, na? Here also
But
the
before
last.
you pay 500 rupees.
But that depends on the seating available, na?
Yes, seating
Yes.
availability. There also they last attempts. How many attempts you give? That's good of me. 50 marks, 50%.
Sir, ask about cost as
Costing.
well, please.
Cost.
Yeah, yeah.
I think costing
Anybody
is a
cost?
better is a little easy, very easier compared to law.
Yeah,
What
I heard
happened?
about
You
it,
had
but still,
you're also giving costing.
from where to prepare?
Costing you have.
I
Yeah,
heard about Manan
you-
Pujara.
No.
Atul
Costing
Is
you
Agarwal.
it good for it?
Yes. Atul Agarwal
I
also best
yesterday,
for costing
Kanika,
also.
I have mentioned one in the notes also, in the group, I guess. So somebody has written, okay, Ankit Raj, he has written that industrial training Sibla, na? Even I only guided him on Sibla also. So that person has written for the costing. Guys, yesterday only I saw his post. So I think that post was there. Kitraj, na? This can be useful. I'm just forwarding it once again. Means that classes has to be completed.
sir.
Classes is done now. SPOM classes is over now.
Yeah,
Everybody.
classes are done. I also
Sarah,
took a
it is not
class
for
2
you.
years
Okay, you
back.
don't have to think on this. Oh, you are a CA finalist, na? Also, you also have to do SPOM, right?
Sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Mm.
These also focus on the additional part, which has been added newly in law, especially in law.
Yeah. There are few topics are added
SEBI
in
regulations.
cost as
SEBI
well.
regulations are the most important.
AB regulations in the law, na? In the law.
Yeah.
See in the
Yes.
cost, na? See in the cost is Ankit Raj has written. So Ankit Raj has given in the cost. My experience with the spot. SCMP exam. SCMP exam also this happens. Cost only I heard. SCMP also
Sir,
SCMP.
SCMP is costing only.
Okay, this is costing only. Okay, I thought something else.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. And one more is
And
there.
there's a teacher and there's a faculty. Hello.
Yes.
I'm saying there's a
Manan Pujara
faculty
is
named
also
Shubham
good.
Suklecha
Okay.
for SEBI
Heard about.
regulations, which are newly added.
This
You
guy,
can refer
na,
his revision videos.
this
for
guy
that.
has written Ankit Raj, na, this guy has written, he referred Atul sir notes and question bank resources. There's no need to buy classes. I allocated 5 to 6 days to review it and study for the November 23 attempt. You were studying for the please prepare sincerely.
Someone
Important
is
chapter.
giving exam before 20. If someone is giving costing exam before 20.
No, but I had on
No one.
23rd.
Okay, I have on 20. Okay, no problem.
It's a mix of theory and practical. It is written a theory 70%. Practical questions are quite straightforward, but the theory portion is tricky with options. It's a paper manageable in 3 hours. It says read the question instead of the case scenarios. and many can be answered directly. I was able to complete all the question in 1.5 hours, review the same in the next hour, and was still left with 25 minutes. How much marks you got?
My
Garvit?
law done in one
How
hour.
much marks you got?
60.
60. 50 means
Mine was also
60.
done in around 1 hour 15 minutes.
Okay, yes. Many fail also, no? Many fail also in this.
Yeah. Actually, in my group today, one person couldn't clear the exam. He got 44 only, and 7 of others cleared.
Again, you have to pay 500.
Yeah. Next week.
It's not easy exam. If you don't study, then it's not easy. It is possible to next MCQ without answering the current when the test start question numbers are displayed in white boxes, ranging this. This only, I think notes will be enough for costing now. Theory and practical they're asking. Can we move to the next
Well-
MCQ without answering the current one? Yes, it is possible to move. When the test start, na, this person has written na. When the test start question numbers are displayed in white boxes, select an option. Please note when you get the option to submit your paper, you will be required to confirm your decision thrice. Following 3 confirmation, your answer will be mentioned only. And first part is given. Chapter also is mentioned. Chapter is not written. I only have this list. See, chapter also is written. Chapter and all also is written. Chapter and all. Chapter is very difficult to find out. I will reading this for the first time, not prepared. What you will suggest? Instead learning everything, focus on the conceptual clarity. Practice 1 or 2 questions per topic from the ICA material. Watch the revision lectures of the sir. For the addition, reels only on the ICA material. Do practice scenarios and MTP if time permits. Means ICA material and all you have to go. Fill in the blanks question.
The study material is the best for SCMP.
Study material.
Yeah,
No?
it
They
is
also
best, but it is very huge. Now, how can you
Huge.
compile it in a day? Well, in
You
a
can-
week, so that is the problem.
I'm studying
and
from
they are asking
प्रैक्टिकल
only
सही है
100
उसमें
questions.
से ना
They will
Yeah,
not say
I also started studying from study material only.
see, they are asking only 100 questions. Means 50 questions only. 50 into 2, 100, and you have to get 25 correct out of 50. Means not like 60 questions, you do 50. It's like that, na? It's not like
But
that
so
also.
for law, we have weightage. But
Huh?
for costing, there is no such weightage kind of thing I have heard over YouTube till date.
Difficult.
But the weightage is of no use in law.
Is
Because
it
many
so?
people are getting because
Yes,
people are getting
he
random
is
number of
right.
questions.
He's right. One of my friend gave exam today only, and he's saying that there is no limit asked from his set. There is no limit, so you can't define. So there is 10,000 MCQ set, so you don't know which set you will get.
You will get random
And
number of questions. Every each of those 8 individuals will be getting random number of random questions.
yeah,
So you
yeah.
can so no 2 person will be having the
And I
same
also
question.
heard ki one person is giving law, the next one is giving costing, and the next one is giving law. I don't know
Maybe.
whether it's true or not.
So SEBI
But
can be
yeah.
So
stretched up to
exam
50 marks
it's like an
also.
exam only they have done. है ना?
It should not be there. They say they have
SPOM is,
given a weightage of around 20, so it should not be more than
it is
25
like
or
exam only. After 3 years, again they're taking exam only. Yeah? Putting exam only, but they said like this, pura exam only it is. And difficult also. Because you have to be you cannot clear by guesswork, na?
no.
Guesswork you cannot. They have learned this.
You should know at least 20 questions.
Difficult. You have to study and that's after some time, na, some MCQ will come. Some MCQ will come, then the problem will be solved. Somebody will bring that MCQ. You see, somebody
There are
will bring
10,000
I get
MCQ.
far.
How can you get that?
10,000. Na? We will make one.
Yeah.
Good business. Good. So somebody has to make MCQ of law and cost, and this will be sold very nicely. Okay, good. Means question answers only they are asking now. So once everything we get, then nicely it will be sold because it's very difficult to study everything. And if the paper is tough, then they will purchase like anything. MCQs and all, na? All MCQs questions. Why to
Yeah.
invest in concept clarity, this clarity and that clarity? Yeah, just solve the question, as much question as you can. This is what
This
this
was
is.
only study mat question only. No additional questions.
I think anybody
So
who's solving
Garvit, I
the
have a
question.
question. Did you practice Shubham sir's MCQ part, to which we are
Yes,
given book?
yeah. And then these were only the study mat questions only, which are given at the end of the chapter only.
I think
So
one
it's
needs
just
to
in
study the
compilation of
questions
study
only.
mat.
But I understand now.
Yes.
This is type of CFA. If anybody gives, it's a type of CFA type. Here, the more questions you solve, the better it is. Studying concepts and all takes a lot of time, I feel. The more you study, the better it is. The more questions you solve, the more MCQ you solve, the better it is. Ultimately, that will be only going to help you. Little bit concepts, 30% concepts, 70% more questions you need to solve to clear this type of exam. And luck is always needed. Luck is always needed. And if you're
Especially as to
everybody is getting the same paper, na? In exam, paper is same.
no.
Oh, then
Random questions.
then it's difficult.
No,
Everybody
there are
then
10,000 MCQ. You can get random
50,000, I
MCQ.
heard.
I heard about 10.
Questions are selected through
and
stimulation,
that MCQ
right?
also gets repeated. MCQ gets repeated. MCQ gets repeated. No, means in
Maybe
50
chances are
also,
there.
50 also one this, then second, then third. These days also the third. I mean, we have to study. Means my thinking, na 70% you focus on the questions. Try to solve as much questions as you can. See what your friends have got the question, time limits, and you understood the structure. Na try to complete that. Cost, you understand the structure. Ki target costing, that costing, what they're asking actually. Time limit. There's no time limit in cost. What they will ask? Difficult, na? They will ask means the questions they will ask basically, I feel. Ki target costing, standard costing, fill in the blanks type, Kaizen, Kaizen technology,
Two
whatever.
of my friends have given the costing
Yes.
exam. They were saying that they are also testing on transfer pricing and standard costing majorly.
Transfer
Costing.
pricing and standard costing.
Standard
Standard costing.
costing. That
Material
chapter
price
nobody
variance,
studies.
this variance and all, na? Formula,
Right.
formula you have
Even
to
Yeah.
study.
even for exams
Form-
also.
Formula, हाँ,
Yeah.
target costing is difficult. Even I studied, na? लंबा लंबा होता है उसका, so I studied
Yes,
nicely.
sir. Most of the students
Sir,
leave that chapter even for final
Target.
exams also.
Target costing, standard costing तो I also left.
standard costing तो sir
Very
वही तो
difficult.
बेकार.
Very difficult.
That is
Standard
very
costing
bad.
formula is very difficult to remember.
Standard to easy, I think.
You have to
Formula
very-
based, na?
Formula is
It's
difficult to
formula
remember.
based, but
It's more of formula.
still,
Yes.
but still.
Difficult to remember the formula in standard costing. You have to be very good here and there, and they will be difficult. Material, labor, mix ratio, gang ratio, labor gang ratio. These I think so. They will ask you formulas. That chapter na formula they will ask. Then one first chapter is there na, and so many things are there in the first chapter. In the first chapter also they can ask to do these things nicely.
Strategic cost management, जिसमें value adding, primary, secondary.
So, sir, I have heard about
TQM.
Sankalp Kanstiya book for MCQ practice for SCMP.
That also do.
So, anyone can give review about that?
Actually,
Sankalp
I had
Kanstiya.
referred this book during my November 20 exams. I think he's the best faculty for SCMP in my knowledge.
Mhm. No, the free resources he's
So I think-
providing right now for SPOM exam specifically.
So I think you should go for him if he's providing.
Can you come again the name, please?
Sankalp
Sankalp.
Kanstiya.
कल कांसिया
बीबी सर के साथ रहते हो ना?
Yes, yes.
हाँ.
Earlier he was.
Earlier or not now? Okay.
No.
Okay. Then I think this guide, this time will help you all to get the flow, what you have to do, what not to do. Okay. So do quickly and make sure that that is done nicely. More practice you need, I think so. More and more question. Don't know your law and cost, don't know. Or only cost.
No.
Law is easy only. Cost is difficult, I think. Law is easy. Cost will be difficult. Little bit. Cost syllabus is also not easy. I also don't like cost. I don't like both only. In CF, I don't like both the things I didn't like. I got law 40. Cost, I don't know. I don't like 44, 56 I got. Difficult. Cost also very deep. Cost in our time, na cost hamesha conceptual question they're coming. They're not asking from the book only. Cost never they ask from the book. In our time, in law also same thing. So it did not make any difference. I also did not study that much from the book, and they also did not ask. So they are asking everything from concepts only, and concept also I did not do. So with God grace, 40 I got, here I got 56. Law was done. First attempt. Okay. Okay then. Okay. You complete, attend the Kanika ma'am lecture now has started. Okay. Internal and stat audit. Then give the feedback. Okay. Sara Mansuri also. Okay. You have to clear both the groups of CA. Okay. Do nicely, everyone. Huh?